Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I am here to talk about Nursulton Ruziboev versus SD Dumas, Sedriques Dumas. My pick for this fight is Nursulton Ruziboev wins. I've got him winning by finish, and I'm trying to be vague there. I guess I'll say submission if you're going to put a fucking gun to my head. But a knockout certainly isn't ruled out, as he demonstrated in his UFC debut. But the guy is a potent finisher. He's got 33 wins and 31 finishes, and they're split pretty evenly between submission and knockout. He's just overall much more dangerous, and he's also a little bigger as well. I don't know the reach disparity, but I know he's got 3 inches of height on SD Dumas, and I think for a guy that likes to strike at SD Dumas, these unique challenges, physical challenges, are going to take him out of his game to begin with. But then the danger of Ruziboev is going to be there. And that's just in the striking battle. I think if he tries to go the grappling route, he can rip him to the mat. And on top, he's pretty damn dangerous. I mean, he's got submissions every which way. He loves the Kimura, maybe a little too much in my opinion, but it's still produced plenty of finishes for him, especially as of late. And I think he can duplicate the success that Josh Fremd had last year against SD Dumas. Dumas has a good bit of momentum now with 2 consecutive victories, but they weren't the best wins. I mean, Cody Brundage might be on the verge of stardom because he's fighting on UFC 300, but Cody kind of gave that fight away. Cody didn't just pull guillotines and concede top position. He went through him, slammed him, mounted him, and then pulled a guillotine, or half mounted him, and then pulled the guillotine and conceded top position. Rinse and repeat. And look, SD Dumas did his job, though. He did his job there, and he controlled Cody, and Cody wasn't able to escape. He actually impressed me with his grappling there. But beating Cody Brundage, especially like that, and beating Abu Azaitar under any circumstances, it's not too impressive. And I think this kid, Nursulton Ruziboev, and by kid, I mean this 30-year-old man, I think he's going to be a different problem. He's a younger, hungrier fighter in his prime and dangerous as all fuck. And SD Dumas, I think he's going to be overwhelmed. I thought he was being overwhelmed by Josh Fremd every which way in that fight, and a guillotine ended up getting him out of there. And I just think it's going to happen kind of like that, but probably a little more quickly. SD Dumas has shown he can be a fighter that wants to slow things down lately, but I don't think he's going to have the opportunity with Nursulton Ruziboev. This is a bigger physical beast who brings so much more danger. So I bet on Nursulton Ruziboev at minus 280 or whatever it is, but I've also bet on the under because I consider that a bet on Nursulton Ruziboev at minus 135 or whatever it says behind me. The line's always changing. But I do think if he does win, it's much more likely to happen early. He's got finishes late and even a few decisions, 2 decisions, but the overwhelming majority of his 31 finishes are very early in round one. And I think this is a fight where he's going to bring the offense and produce a finish. So Nursulton Ruziboev is the pick and the bet, and the under is the bigger bet between the two of them. And we'll see what happens. I'll wait for the props to open because there might be something interesting. Like, share, subscribe, all that horseshit. Check out my other videos.